Hi Libra, this is Isel. I am here to do your reading for the beginning of December 2018. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving and all of that stuff. If you do it, I hope you got stuffed. I did. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. I've already shuffled, but let's continue shuffling just a little bit more. I'm just going to pull your cards first and then, you know, get the energies out and then read. I think that might be better. You have the Hierophant in reverse, Libra. I'm also using the flash just because it's been super dark lately where I live. And I just want to make sure people can see things. So, yeah, the Hierophant in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. Magician in reverse. Everything's in reverse. Okay, so you have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Chariot in reverse. The Four of Wands in reverse. This is not, the deck itself is not in reverse. Things are flying out in reverse. So let's continue. Show me more for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You fill out first. King of Swords in reverse, that's you, Libra. So frustrated energy could be just somebody who is antagonistic, painful, not pleasant to deal with, very cold. The King of Pentacles upright. It's the only one upright so far. That is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. Show me more for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You have the High Priestess in reverse, Libra. So it's Virgo and Pisces energy. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Hangman in reverse. Okay, so the only card in this reading that's upright is the King of Pentacles, okay? And please comment if this is too much glare or if you just hate this light being on. Let me know. I'm just trying to make it better, you know, so you guys can see. I noticed that in other readings, the light was difficult for people to see the cards. Okay, so it's almost as if like there's a stagnation here. We're not moving in any direction here. This could be a fight between two people. This could be a fight between an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It could be with a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Or this could be a situation, Libra, where it's like you have been in a relationship, previous relationship, that's over. Nothing has moved. Everything's come down. It's almost as if like we have come to the understanding and agreement and like, I almost wanted to say truce in regard to some people, but it's almost as if like we know exactly that this situation is done. There's nothing more about the situation that can grow. It needs to go. That's how it grows, is by leaving, by the situation just crumbling and being done. The Hierophant in reverse talks about commitments being nullified. It talks about not moving forward with somebody. It talks about marriages ending. The Three of Cups can talk about, in reverse, it can talk about third-party situations. Upright, typically it talks about strength in numbers, connection with your peers, family, hanging out with friends, enjoying yourself. In reverse, it talks about the negative aspects, people in your circles that you cannot trust. It talks about third-party situations, not being able to trust your peers, not being able to trust people at work, you know. The Magician in reverse, this is somebody who typically will, they're very negative, they manipulate, they will pull the wool over your eyes. They're somebody who's a liar, they're deceptive. They have an agenda that is entirely their own, and they will manipulate and use you in regard to what it is that they want. Also, it just means not moving forward in anything anymore. We're not wanting to create anything anymore with somebody or within this situation. For the Chariot to be in the middle of this reading in reverse, it's as if there is no movement here. This is stagnation. This is being out of balance within yourself, out of balance within the situation, within the person that you've dealt with here, okay? For the 4 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles to be in reverse, we're no longer putting energy and effort towards a stable situation, towards something that would be otherwise a foundation, usually in connection to a partner. We're no longer putting energy into that. We don't want to stabilize it. Whoa. But this is good, though. This is good. In a way, this is almost as if we are within ourselves, where it's like, okay, nothing can be done about this. Nothing can be done about this. What can be done? Stabilizing yourself, stepping into your own power, trusting that this situation has been for your benefit in regard to the path that it's moving you upon. This is also stabilizing your financial aspects. It is talking about, you know, making money. It's talking about being more so comfortable standing within your own power in regard to finances, in regard to family, in regard to what it is that's important for you to make sure is taken care of. It feels like the situation from the past is done. It feels like it's done. And it feels with this High Priestess in reverse, it almost feels like the energy that it's left you in, it's like, you know that you need to stabilize your life. You know you need to pay attention to your finances. You know that the energy that has been expended over here has kind of left you out of sorts. So now it's like getting back onto the path of you, but not knowing how. Not knowing how to trust yourself, not knowing how to listen to your own intuition in regard to what it is that you need to move forward in. I want to clarify for sure, but like, it's a realization with this Hangman in reverse now. It's like, we've thought about it, we've contemplated, we've been in ourselves long enough. Now we're up and moving. And it's like, how? In a certain way, Gemini also got a similar energy. You may want to watch theirs. It was more so about like stabilizing after something I felt from a while ago ended. It's like when we go into like this cocoon type of energy in ourselves, like after we've been hurt or something of that nature happens, like we become hurt and we just like shut the world out. Okay. It's almost as if that was the energy that they were dealing with. Here, I feel like you're more constructive, whereas it was more so cataclysmic to them. Your energy here is more so on a constructive front. I hope that makes sense. Let's clarify for you, Gemini, or I'm sorry, Libra. Show me the Hierophant in reverse for Libra. So you have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so if this is a relationship here, King and Queen of Pentacles, I'm so sorry for that glare. I really, maybe that's better. King and Queen of Pentacles, this is basically a couple. It's done. There's no more here. It's almost, I almost want to say like the stone has been sucked dry, blood dry. Like you can't suck any more blood from the stone. It's almost as if the situation needs to be, it's like an understanding that this situation is no longer Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. There's no movement here. What's at the bottom of the deck for the Queen of Pentacles? The Nine of Pentacles. So this talks about being single. It talks about being single, doing things on your own, being happier by yourself. You know, if this is a female energy, that basically it could be a female that divorced you. With the King of Swords here, this could be somebody divorcing somebody else. With this Hierophant in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse, with this 4 of Wands in reverse, divorce, divorce, divorce. Not putting energy, no Magician here, Magician's in reverse. The 8 of Pentacles is in reverse, everything's in reverse. There's no movement here, Libra. If this is you, you're cold as hell. If this is somebody you've been dealing with, you're cold as hell, they're cold as hell, they are hard to, I'm sorry, I've got like cat fur and everything else in my nose. Yeah, they are basically somebody who is very detached, very cold. They are not somebody who is easy to work with, just because it's like the way that they hit, not physically hit, but like the way that they hit is like they know where to hit you on like an intellectual level, on a place where it's like, it's not good. Okay, show me more. Show me more for the Three of Cups. Just show me everything. So you're moving in a different direction after this situation. You know, if it were a third-party situation, it doesn't have to be, but if it was, you're moving towards a different direction entirely. You're moving away from this, okay? By doing so and by letting this whole thing crash, it's like there's no way but up. Show me the Magician in reverse. So the Seven of Pentacles. So we are not moving towards anything in this situation. We are not putting any effort into here, you know, and if you are, like, this is about considering situations, looking at them entirely, everything that you've put into a situation. What have you put in? What has come back to you? What have you given? What's been given back to you? Like, it's a figuring out the whole situation and like, do I continue to put into it? But no. We don't want to put into it anymore. It's done. I don't think you can put into it anymore. And if you did put into it anymore, you'd be dealing with somebody like this who is manipulative. They're deceptive. They will lie to you. They're in it for their own gain. It's almost as if you want to like cut your losses here. Show me the Eight of Pentacles in reverse for Libra. Yeah, you've got the Two of Swords here, Libra, so you've already made up your mind. The decision's been made. You're not, there's no movement here. You're not moving here. If anything, you may block this person or this situation out of your life. You have the Eight of Wands here in reverse at the bottom of the deck for the Two of Swords in reverse. Like, what I'm questioning, like, what is there to salvage? I think you've already kind of gotten to the point here where it's like, I don't think there is anything to salvage. Show me the Chariot in reverse for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, the Chariot in reverse. Again, you have the Hierophant in reverse, Libra. So, marriages, commitments, connections, relationships, down the tubes. We're not moving forward into anything with this situation. We have to get away from it, but we have to balance ourselves first. On the bottom, for this Hierophant in reverse, you have the Three of Cups in reverse. Twice. So, you know, this may just be that this person is no longer in your life. It's almost as if you can't trust what this person says. At one point, you could. At one point, you could trust what they say with the Two of Cups. It's like this is a relationship that you did care about, but it's done. Like, how do you move past this situation? I just heard with flying colors. With flying colors. Like, move past it with flying colors. It's almost as if you understand it's going to be a hurdle. Show me the Four of Wands in reverse for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So the Nine of Pentacles, Libra. So just being satisfied, being on your own, being happy to do it. Like, it's almost as if some of you are going to be like relieved to be done with this situation. Like, relieved to be done. Like, everything is in reverse here except the King of Pentacles. Like, yeah. Show me the King of Swords. Okay. So you have the King of Swords. You have the Two of Cups, the one that just popped out at the bottom of the deck. And then you have the Three of Cups again. So if this is, again, a situation that has been brought down by a third-party energy, if this is a situation that you can no longer trust in regard to the people in your life, the ones that you once did trust, you know, it's almost as if this person, with the Three of Cups over here next to the Hierophant, it's almost as if this person became family. If you were married to them, it's like they're your family. You may have created a family with them. Here, we're not, it doesn't look good. it does not look good. You know, it doesn't look good for this. And for this king to be out of whack like this, just being so upset, judgmental, frustrated, hitting below the belt, being cold. This is a calculated asshole, okay? You could be and it doesn't have to be just a male energy. This can also be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, female who's being incredibly harsh that you're dealing with, you know? It doesn't just have to be your energy. It can be somebody else's. But whatever it is, it's like you are having to stabilize yourself again. You're having to stand in your own power entirely. Show me the King of Pentacles here for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. So you have the Devil for the King of Pentacles here. Why? It's at the bottom of the deck. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So lessons learned, connections, toxic relationships. You could also be recognizing that the situation was entirely toxic. Want one more? Show me one more for the King of Pentacles. So you have the Ace of Pentacles upright, the King of Wands upright, and the Three of Wands. Sorry for the glare. Maybe I won't have the camera on or the light on with the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, okay. Here. So it's like in regard to this King of Pentacles and the toxicity here, this is what we have. You have the Queen of Swords, you've got the Devil, and you've got the King of Swords. So this is basically a couple. They're both fighting. They are both toxic as hell. That may be why everything here needs to be shut down. That may be why everything here has already gone stagnant and died. It can't thrive anymore. There's nothing here to provide any type of life. It needs to change and transfer. So, in regard to that, you need to figure out what it is that you want in your life, Libra. You need to trust. You need to let go of this situation. If you're dealing with this type of energy, this is a total ball-busting bitch. So she's cold. She's calculated. She is manipulative. She cuts below. She cuts hard. She cuts deep. It's not fun. Both of you are in reverse here. Both of you are, it's almost like a fight to the end. It's like Titan meets Titan. It's fucked up. Ace of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So it's like once you actually stand within your own power, stabilize your life. This guy, this King of Wands here, I don't know if you can see in his face, he seems painful. He seems careworn. He seems exhausted. But in energy, the energy of the card, the King of Wands talks about somebody who is basically, they trust themselves. They rule their area. I'm sorry. They rule the decisions that they make. It's like they choose to go forward. They are the ones that create their own path, and they're gregarious about life. They know which direction they want to be on, and they know what they're not going to stay in. Show me the High Priestess in reverse for Libra. Yeah, so it could be somebody dealt with a mistress, somebody has somebody on the side that's not being communicated. Either way, it's an energy where it's like we have to trust that the situation is where it is for a reason. The cards that popped out here are the Lovers and the Justice card in reverse. So this is basically an ending of a relationship. It's a divorce. It's done. It's done. It's done. I think I should probably call this video It's Done. This is done. There's nothing more here to do. Okay, I'm going to shut it down here. It's a 19-minute video, but give me some advice for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Okay, that popped out upright. So you have Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is about fighting. It's about being ready to fight. Just, it's not the best energy. It's anxiety, fighting, frustration, constantly in worry about your opponent. What popped out for you is the Ace of Cups, Libra, and the Hierophant. Okay, so deep, deep, deep healing, counseling. If you are a religious person, you might want to see a priest. You might want to see a religious counselor. I hate saying that. I'm not religious. I'm not religious. Some people are. Some people are. I'm not religious at all. What this is really telling me is like, go and seek counseling. Literally counseling. But I feel though I needed to say the religious aspect for some people just because that's healthy for them. That's going to be helpful for them. For me, I don't believe in religion. I believe in energy and higher energy. I don't believe in like indoctrinated religion and stuff like that. It doesn't make sense to me. That's not how I was raised. Yeah. Anyways, enough about me. You need to heal. You need to heal this situation, okay? You need to heal yourself, not even the situation. You need to let the situation go and heal yourself. When I popped that out, this fell in reverse. It's just, you have the Hierophant here in reverse 3 times. It's done. It's done. I'm going to call it it's done. All right, it's done. I hope everything is well. I'll be back in a couple weeks to give you a secondary reading towards the mid-month of December. And I hope that everything is okay. Like, this just seems really rough and not something that I would want to be a part of. I hope it's in the past and like you're getting over it, but like everything here is done. It's done. All right. Take care, Libra. I hope everything's well. Bye-bye.